So my name is Fairclough. I'm the Curriculum Operations Leader for the Higher Engineering, Science and Nuclear Department here at Lakes College. I completed my PGCE in the summer of 2019. It was a 2-year programme, part-time, so studying one night a week for the 2 years that I was classified as a training teacher. Before I came to Lakes College, I was at Sellafield Limited as a technical support engineer for nuclear fuel storage ponds. Actually, I think when I was working at Sellafield, I had started guest lecturing on the degree that I actually completed. I really enjoyed it, and I thought actually I fancied a bit of a change anyway, so I thought education was going to be the best bet for me, really. My degree is bachelor's degree in nuclear plant operations and processes. So since the summer of 2019, I've been involved in quite a few different programs. During my PGCE, I was part of the Sector Teaching Success Programme, which was run by the Education and Training Foundation and the Society of Education and Training in collaboration with Blackburn College. And that was kind of a network of trainee teachers from around the country, where we held CPD days, where we all got together to share learning from each other, but also hearing from kind of industry experts. I completed that after completing my PGCE. I've also managed a national outstanding teaching, learning and assessment project with the Association of Colleges, and the kind of emphasis behind that project was developing and testing a new pedagogical model for delivery, and we based ours on Corb's experiential model, but actually kind of assessed the model and changed it up a bit. My actual research on my PGCE was actually focused on a particular part of that model, and my research was then published in UCLAN's through the Looking Glass journal in 2020, so yeah, during the COVID year. Since then as well, I have been promoted to departmental manager, and in January 2020 I was awarded a Technical Teachers Fellowship with the Education and Training Foundation, the Society of Education and Training, and the Royal Commission of the Exhibition of 1851. And that fellowship has been based on disseminating good practice around the country with regards to pedagogy and our kind of new experiential model that we've developed. As part of that fellowship, I've been presenting at national conferences. I've been involved in national teacher recruitment programs and events. I've been presenting at the Society of Education and Training National Conference this year. I'm also presenting at the World Skills Conference in a couple of weeks, and I'm presenting at the Association of Science Educators conference in January, which is the biggest science conference in Europe for education. Dedicating time to it. I think it's obviously the job I'm in currently, being head of department, obviously takes up a lot of my time. But I think with the fellowship stuff in particular, you know, I do spend a lot of my own time developing kind of presentations and attending conferences. You know, I think it's an important aspect of what I think once you come out of being a training teacher, it's a case of getting yourself out there and actually learning from others and sharing your best practice. You know, at the end of the day, when you're a technical teacher and you're delivering in a particular environment and particular expertise, you need to keep yourself updated, and you know, you can use your experience in the classroom. And I think too many teachers, when they come into the profession, think that teaching is really complicated, and it doesn't have to be. You know, at the end of the day, I've got the ethos that if a group of learners come in to your class with a particular skill set and they exit that class with more knowledge than when they entered, then as a teacher you're doing your job. But yeah, you know, it is difficult, it's time consuming, but I do feel that, you know, after completing the PGCE, you've got a really good opportunity there to further embed your industrial knowledge as well as your pedagogical knowledge. If you're thinking of coming into teaching, it is a fantastic opportunity. You know, you're really adding something to the country. You know, you've got an opportunity to further someone's knowledge in a particular area, or kind of grab their attention. You know, they might have an interest in a particular subject and they may feel, oh, I haven't got the background in that to do that qualification. But if you play on that and play on their enjoyment of that particular subject, then, you know, we've as teachers, we've got a fantastic opportunity to transform people's lives in that way. You know, we can have people coming through our programs who would never have dreamt of going into the nuclear industry, and we've developed students who, particularly with our level 3 programs, who've now gone on to apprenticeships within the nuclear industry. And these are people who came along speculatively onto our programs thinking, you know, am I really going to benefit from this? And we've captured their imagination, and that now they're working in the industry. So, you know, from being a teacher and now being kind of managing an operational department now, you know, for me, it's fantastic to see our students actually going on and doing things within the industry, because then that proves that our curriculum and the curriculum intent is correct.